soups. Featuring weekly events such as bingo, karaoke, and live music. Fired Up Pizza also has space for your private event and offers both in-house and off-site catering services. Open daily at 11:30 a.m. for lunch and dinner. For more information, visit their Facebook page or contact Fired Up Pizza at 509-936-9121. Fired Up Pizza is a proud supporter of public radio in Stevens County.
Your KCHW Morning Show, made possible by a donation from God-Fearing Brothers Auto Center. God-Fearing Brothers specializes in auto services, including repair, maintenance, and detailing. They also stock a full selection of tires, make glass repairs, offer towing, and have an auto sales lot on the corner of Highway 395 and Main Street at the light. For more information, you can visit the Auto Service Center at 806 East Main in Chewelah. Find them online at godfearingbrothers.com or by phone at 509-935-6414. KCHW-FM thanks God-Fearing Brothers for supporting public radio in Stevens County.
And by Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Dell Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at CheWelahFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at CheWelahFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming on KCHW is supported by Parkview Senior Living in Colville, Washington. Parkview offers assisted living services for seniors, including care planning, help with daily routines, and meals served in the community dining room. Parkview Senior Living is located at 240 South Silky Road in Colville. Additional information is available at parkviewsl.com or by phone at 509-684-5677. Thank you, Parkview Senior Living, for your support of KCHW 102.7.
This is KCHW 102.7.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Loon Lake, Clayton.
Good morning. It's your KCHW morning show right here on KCHW 102.7. It is Friday, February 13th. It's Friday the 13th, guys. Oh, man. Of course.
He's a bass. Spaceballs. It's going to be one of those days.
Oh, man. And as you heard from our ghostly friend over there, I am Chuck. We are here with my lovely co-hosts, Miss Paula Randall and Mr. Craig McQuain. How you guys doing this morning?
Really well.
You guys feeling the luck today?
I am. I'm wearing my my shirt that has the lucky.
Oh, he is wearing his lucky clover.
You
lucky
are
clover.
a lucky duck.
I'm
sir.
a lucky duck. Yes.
You are, sir.
I like it.
And I didn't actually meet the crazy chicken lady yesterday, but I did walk by a house that had chickens in Spokane that was just off of Maple Street, and they were probably the most happy chickens I've ever seen in the city.
That is awesome.
Aww.
Yeah, very well fed.
Were they the poofy ones?
Oh yeah. They were. I don't know exactly what variety they were, but there was also a duck.
Oh, I love ducks.
And yeah, the lady took care of her chickens very well.
Nice.
But not her duck. Probably a solitary duck.
You know, there's nothing quite like
I probably
a happy
thought
chicken.
it was a chicken, honestly, because that's all it saw since it was a little duckling.
Oh my gosh, that is too funny. I have chickens and a duck.
Happy chickens make me
Well, it's
happy.
funny because I was talking to a neighbor, and she's like, "Yeah, I drove by them today, and they're always so happy." And
Oh, how
like,
fun.
yeah, happy chickens.
Oh.
I have a friend who has ducks, the flightless ducks, you know, they have those little teeny tiny wings. I always want to dress them up like Beatrix Potter characters, right? With little straw hats on them. She won't let me near her ducks for some reason. I don't know why.
The crazy duck lady.
Stop dressing up my ducks.
Just let me staple a hat. Really, they'll be fine.
Man.
I would never do that. Oh my goodness.
Just don't understand why they keep kneeling down.
Wow.
Right? Jeez.
Wow. Well, you guys ready to get on with the show?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, Paula,
Yes.
let's go ahead and take a look at our weather. Of course, this weather and mountain condition report brought to you by 49 Degrees North Mountain Resort. And here's our weather girl, Paula.
Well, good morning, everybody. As Chuck said, today is Friday, the 13th. Ooh. We're going to have a high today of 41 degrees with cloudy skies, winds light and variable. And this evening, we have a low of 36 degrees with rain showers this evening, changing to mixed rain and snow overnight. Hopefully, this means some good snow up on the mountain. Tomorrow, the 14th, we have a high of 43, a low of 30, cloudy skies, and a 23% chance of rain. It looks like that rain is going to be more possible during the afternoon versus the evenings. There will be a few clouds in the evenings with a chance of mixed rain and snow. On Sunday, the 15th, we have a high of 43, a low of 32, and partially cloudy skies. We will actually see the sun. Monday, the 16th, we have a high of 38, a low of 33, with rain and snow mix, 56% chance of rain and snow mix. It looks like the cloudy with rain and snow early is going to change to all rain during the afternoon, and in the evening we have periods of rain and snow. So keep an eye out for that. Tuesday, the 17th, that trend continues with a high of 38 and a low of 29, 86% chance of rain and snow mixed throughout the day. Wednesday, the 18th, we have a high of 35, a low of 26, with morning snow showers, no mix, full-on snow. So this bodes good things for our wonderful mountain up there and skiing conditions for late winter. Very
Bring on
exciting.
the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got lots of snow in the forecast.
I know. Looking
Wild.
forward for the next, the week following that, 2 weeks ahead, it does look like that snow and rain snow mix is going to continue through the following week. And on different weather platforms, the forecasts keep changing. At one point, I saw the lows all the way down into the teens.
Ooh. This is getting downright chilly.
Right? Not expecting. It was not expecting to see that frost on the windows yesterday. And, of course, it was there again today. So, yeah. I'm kind of like over winter now because we didn't get any snow. So I'm like, okay, I just want spring. Just bring on the flowers. You know, if it's going to be like this, bring on the flowers.
You know, we need some snow, though. And I was having a debate with someone the other day about whether it's good to have that late season snow because we're all kind of over it at this point and just ready to get on and be able to enjoy being outside. But for the fire danger, we still need that snow. But
really need the
someone was
snow.
actually talking to me about how it's not really the snow in the spring, it's the snow pack. It's that hard, slow melting ice and snow that's underneath there that really is what makes the difference. And the snow getting this late in the season, it's just going to melt quickly.
Right, because it's just going to get warm.
And someone was saying that is a little bit of a concern is that leads into
Flooding.
Yeah, flooding and mudslides.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Yep.
so let's hope it gets packed down really quick.
Right, and
I doubt it.
And it stays, and we don't have. Last year, I think it got really hot early. Remember, it was May, and it was hot, like it was already in the 70s, 80s.
Like 90s, yeah.
Yeah,
like
it was really,
getting
really
into
hot.
The 90s, yeah.
Yeah, it went straight from winter to like hot.
Hot, yeah.
How do you say it, Paul? Yeah, there you go.
Hot! Cooking!
Wow. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a nice mild transition this year.
Yes, I'm hoping.
Maybe I hate to say it, slap the words out of my mouth, but I kind of hope we get a winter that goes late that just keeps dragging on because this year more than any we kind of need it. You know.
We do.
We really do. As much as I would love to get out there in the springtime and get out in the yard.
Well, my flowers are coming up. On the side of my house, the people who lived there planted an abundance of crocus and tulips and daffodils. And so the crocus are coming up and those little grape hyacinth things. Mm-hmm. So I see them. They are coming up. They are not yet out, but they're up.
Crocus always sounds like the name of something that shouldn't smell nice.
Right. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Let's take a look at the mountain condition report. We got. Oh, I'm on the weather. I'm like, wow, they got a detailed report. All right, so we have 14 inches at the base of the mountain, still holding strong there. 25 inches all the way up at the top of the mountain. 28 degrees down at the base, with some light winds, good visibility. Currently clear skies though. 27 degrees all the way up at the summit, with about 5 to 7 mile an hour winds and also good visibility. The skies are clear up there as well. The surface conditions are listed as machine groomed. They say the coverage is good, but those low snow conditions do exist, so please ski and ride with care. And, of course, if you can't tell by all the green and brown stuff, stay on the trail.
Stay on the trail.
Yeah, there's really not much not on the trail, so I think it's pretty obvious you need to stay on there. 72 trails are still open, though. 10 of those have been groomed. And for more information about mountain conditions or events happening at 49 Degrees North Mountain Resort, like TJ Hoops performing from 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, and Two Stones, One Bird going to be there at the same time on Sunday, which Craig's going to get into a little more detail about in a bit.
We got a special guest.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to find out who that is.
We do. Should we say it? Because I have it in the title of the show.
You're just giving away all the information,
I
but
know,
we'll
right?
say it again. I mean,
There's no
yeah.
tension,
Right.
Chuck. There's no tension.
Okay. Well, we'll wait. We do have a really
Okay.
special guest, though. His name is, it rhymes with
Waiting.
late Ostrander. Just much like our weather. All right. See what I did there?
Okay.
See what I did there? Some late snow?
Yep,
Oh, I was
Yeah,
talking
okay.
about
Saw
on
that.
Sunday we're going to have a special guest up at the mountain.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh,
Oh,
I thought you were talking
fun.
about our guest today. We have Nate Ostrander coming. to
And his
say hello
last
to the show.
name rhymes with Mitch.
Oh.
Hitch.
We'll,
Hitch.
we'll figure that out in a
Yeah.
minute. That just broke my
We're
brain.
speaking in riddles today.
Right?
Right?
So,
But yeah,
you know,
for more
if you
information
go,
about mountain conditions or events happening up there, you can visit ski49n.com. There you go. There you
right? And speaking of ski49.com, they have the extended NOAA report link. So if you look on that, it looks like they have snow tonight, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. They have snow all the way up until
Heavy
Tuesday.
snow.
Heavy snow tonight.
Let's build that base up.
Woo-hoo!
That's heavy.
Right?
Heavy.
So
I like that.
it's a good start for their week tonight. And for those of you who ski and have not been coming because it's low snow conditions, tried to get that out. That was hard.
Say that 10 times real fast.
I know, right? Low snow conditions. Be aware that they have been taking such exquisite care of their runs with their machines and grooming that, you know, it's pretty beautiful up there, and there is there's no crowd for you to fight with. So this is a really good time to go skiing.
Yeah, and they
After
have
heavy
a
snow tonight, there might be.
bunch
Right.
of snowmaking equipment up there that they've been using to get those main runs filled up with some nice manufactured snow.
Right?
Also, something to keep in mind is that they're doing discounted tickets for people that are holding passes at mountains that are not currently open.
Yep.
So something to keep in mind, if you bought a pass at another resort and you're looking for somewhere to ski, you can get a rebated ticket up at 49 degrees.
You just
That's
show
pretty
them your
cool.
ticket and they look it up.
I love that.
So cool. We saw this guy over here, Craig, came to our meeting at the Creative District, and it looked like you'd been skiing all day. You had been snowing. You had the red face of somebody who's been snowing, man.
Yeah, I definitely have a wind-burnt, sunburnt face from hitting the sidewalk. I'm selling door to door these days, so I might be knocking on your door someday. You know,
That's
who
cool.
knows? Yeah,
That's okay.
it's hey, you know, it's paying the bills, right?
Right?
Or it's at least it's getting me above water.
There you go. And that's
You know, so I'm
important.
not drowning in
Yeah.
life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
we're
Yeah,
so good.
yeah, we're in tune.
I hope everybody's dog is nice to you.
You know, I've been
That's-
meeting a lot of dogs, ducks, chickens. Interesting pets that people have. I did
Llama.
see what was it? It was a Great Dane, and it was easily my size or bigger yesterday.
Ooh.
Wow,
yeah,
you could have ridden the Great Dane.
Yeah, very friendly dog.
I was just going to ask, was it friendly? Most Great Danes are really friendly.
Yeah, and they slobbery dogs.
Just like, and I'm the, what are the boxers? They're always, I've never met a mean boxer, but I've never met one that wasn't just so clumsy that it would cause damage anyway.
Right, they get all excited. They're like, hello.
Well, and that's what I worry about. I go up and knock on a door, and then like people have blinds in the front of their window, and then the dog gets up on the couch, you know, because the couch is usually right in front of that front window, and then it's like. I'm like, is it going to destroy the blinds? And then second, I'm like, is it going to come through the window? Like-
Right? Yeah.
And then I'm like, you have such a nice dog.
Good doggy.
Yeah.
I was,
you're not treating your dog with manners.
Four-legged alarm system.
Right?
Yeah.
yeah, I got here a little later this morning than I wanted to because I had to stop, and the dogs were being so cute on the way out of the door. I had to stop and put down my bag and lay down on the couch and get some
Right.
snuggles.
And
Yeah.
give loves. Yeah. Colin
You have to.
lifts a paw when I leave in the morning. He does a paw. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
of course, I have to pet him and kiss him.
Well, mine
So
one
it's like,
Oh yeah, where they just sort of put their paw up, like
Right.
please, please,
Right.
like they're almost like please begging. Yeah,
I know, right?
There's lots to be learned from dogs.
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah.
And always
Dogs
trust your
and-
dog. If your dog is normally friendly and all of a sudden they ruffle up over meeting somebody,
I know, but I feel really bad because sometimes, right, I'm like a major dog lover, and every once in a while there's one dog that does not like me. And I'm like, I swear I'm a nice person.
That's
and then
weird.
the
That dog
person-
likes
Yeah, I don't
everybody.
think it's you, Paula. I think it's
Right.
past trauma.
There you go.
And dogs don't really express themselves like humans do.
That's true.
And they hide pain a lot better than we do.
Right?
So you can't really tell their emotional pain that they went through. They might need to see a dog
You
psychiatrist
should
or
be a
something.
dog
That's
therapist.
true.
That was deep.
I kind of feel like a dog whisperer at times.
Right.
Like yesterday, there was a dog that was obviously riled up because I was walking by, but I was just like, sending him a nice positive, like, it's okay, buddy.
Right, dude.
I hear
yeah.
you.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
good. We're
understand.
we're on the same plane.
I love
Right?
that.
hmm Just a very calming thought, and then I don't ever like pet somebody's dog, obviously, because I think that's kind of going across the barrier unless they say you can.
I asked.
You
yeah.
always
Yeah,
ask,
yeah,
yeah.
always ask.
You got
And then another thing, I did a little reading because I had a troubled, what was it? It was a yellow lab, and just pulled like nobody's business. Like you could never walk that dog. And I think whoever ended up like getting him after because we just couldn't handle him. I see her going around getting drug around the town trying to walk this dog, and you just could never. And one thing that I learned when I was reading, actually, I think it was the Dog Whisperer's book. I can't think of his name, but when you meet a new dog, don't go immediately to pet it. Like
Right.
you put your hand out so it can smell it, but it seems kind of counterintuitive, but you hold your hand below its mouth underneath, and let it sniff you, but then you hold it there for a long time because what it does, Caesar, what it does is that it shows that you're not aggressive. If you go to move your hand above, especially a
They
dog
can't
that's
see it,
been
yeah.
abused because they've been hit, so anytime you move your hand up like this, it thinks it's going to get hit. So then it's defensive. So it's like if you show that you're not going to, cause it any harm,
Right?
it'll disarm the dog. It takes a little while. And then another thing is don't
Rush it.
go at it, like actually go back away and lower don't stand up tall, lower, kneel down, and then don't, let it come to you instead of, it's just, it's
yeah.
nonverbal communication is what it is.
So my technique of rushing up on him real fast, making loud barking noises, probably isn't the best.
No,
Probably isn't the
especially,
best.
it's
I
going
know.
to pee
Especially not with
itself. Yeah.
trauma dogs. Yeah.
You can hypnotize a dog to sleep. Just pretend you're getting really sleepy, and sort of close your eyes and yawn really big, and pretend like you're falling asleep, and your dog will fall asleep with you.
There you go.
Works with babies too.
Well, and that's another thing I read, and it's pretty interesting that a dog sleeping next to you, it'll get woken up by the littlest thing, and that's what it's like. Its genetics is, especially a working dog or a dog, they can sleep but also be aware of anything that's out of ordinary, so they'll get up and be alarmed right away.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know. Sometimes I look at my dogs and there's stuff going on outside, and they're just like,
Well, they're obviously in a comfortable space.
just say, right? I'm not sure they would alarm. They were like,
There's no
"What?
wolves
What?
out
What's
there
happening?"
going after
Yeah.
the herd, so yeah.
Well, hey, is there any birthdays or anything happening
Oh
today?
yeah, let's check out the Chewila Valley Lions Club birthday calendar.
Well, I do
see
want to
what we got
give
going on
Janice
today.
specific a shout out. Her birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday,
Oh,
Janice.
fun.
She's
Happy
down in
birthday,
Florida.
Janice.
They'll be back when it gets warmer.
Very
So,
cool.
Nice.
It was also Gino Ludwig's birthday yesterday.
That's right,
Yeah.
Coach Ludwig.
Yeah, we announced it yesterday, but it's so nice I had to name it twice.
Right?
But we do have another one today, or we got a couple today. We have Amanda Whitley with a birthday, and it is also Mitch Freeman's birthday today.
Ooh,
so
Mitch.
happy
I have to
birthday,
call
you
Mitch.
two.
Okay, ready?
Ready? I'm ready.
Happy birthday. Happy day.
Happy
Happy birthday.
yay.
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 Ooh, I just unplugged my mic here. Hello.
So I-
Hello.
so I-
Hello, McFly.
I did your birthday song yesterday, and Gina looked at me like I was nuts.
She's like, what is
Which-
that?
She's like, that's not a birthday song I've ever heard before,
Right?
Chuck.
Which
That's
coming
the
from
whole
Gina,
point.
that's a lot. When you make Gina be like, wow, this guy's nuts.
Right?
Yeah, I love it.
Love it. Setting the bar. All right. Shout out to Bus 13. Today
yes,
you are
yes.
having food followed by more food. You're having berry sheet pan pancakes with super bakery bread.
Whoa.
Unlike plain bakery bread, you have super bakery bread.
Ooh.
Cold cereal variety. You can also have apple juice and fresh fruit. And milk, of course, is offered daily. You can also have today for lunch, it's pizza day, homemade pizza day with the raw veggie bar. I think we've all kind of come to a consensus that that's got to be like a salad bar.
Yeah.
But it also says salad cup. And then you can follow up your healthy raw veggie bar with canned fruit and fresh fruit. You can also have your choice of a variety of milk, and you can have ranch dressing on your pizza.
You know, people look at me because I'm weird because I like ranch dressing on my pizza.
Do you do that?
I do.
Somebody has Daniel. I think it was somebody else. Somebody has Daniel eating ranch dressing with, I think, chips or something. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, cool ranch Doritos.
I don't put it on my pizza. I dip my pizza in my ranch.
Right.
And I don't have to have it,
It's
but I do
weird.
like it that way occasionally.
Just saying.
Usually, if you get those really cheap square ones, you know, that you get that are like $1 that you put in the air fryer or something. Yeah.
Did you forget the Schoolhouse Rock lesson?
Those are the best with ranch.
Don't drown your food, Chuck.
Don't drown your food, Chuck.
If it's ranch, drown it. Like
it's
not- it's not
like I
drowning.
don't drink eggnog during the holidays. I drink ranch.
No, I drink
Right?
plenty of eggnog.
Oh my gosh.
I don't drown it. I've given it the proper safety instruction. I'm supervising. I'm making sure that it's safe in the ranch. It is swimming.
Safe in the ranch. All
Yes,
right, I
it
can
is
go with
swimming.
that.
Yeah.
All right, we have to rush because we have a guest, so I want to go through a
Yeah,
couple
yeah,
of
let's do
highlights
this.
before I hand it off to Craig. Okay, so tonight is the 13th. There's pickleball going on. There's meeting at the chamber. You can get there for the next, 8 minutes. Pickleball happens now on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So very exciting over at the middle school there. Pickleball usually starts at 8:30 in the morning and goes till 11:30 in the afternoon. Tonight is a really fun event going on at the Chewelah Center for the Arts. The Come In on the Chorus, a singer series concert, and that's going to be super exciting. If you haven't gotten your tickets, make sure to go and get your tickets online. You can do that by going to ChewelahCenterForTheArts.com and go to the Come In on the Chorus poster, and you can see the link for the tickets right there. You can also get them at the door, $20 at the door and online. And this is going to be a lot of fun, featuring some of Chewelah's favorite local performers and alumni. And it lets you come in on the chorus for some favorite songs. Whether it's Sweet Caroline, Lean on Me, I Will Survive, or Don't Stop Believin', there's melodies that are all familiar, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's going on. Also happening, right? Bum, bum, bum. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I know there are Valentine's Day events happening around town. I believe I did see something happening at the Rusty Putter, but I can't find the poster, so maybe call them.
Right?
And I think there are some additional specials going on. Let's see. Other highlights coming up, of course, Light in the Darkness is coming up on February 21st. The Light in the Darkness event will be at the Rusty Putter. It's a wonderful art presentation with music. It's going to be a gorgeous, peaceful event with custom food and drinks.
And isn't that something that they did for a while, and it's been a couple years since they've, and so you're revitalizing it. Yeah.
Bringing it back, baby.
Awesome.
Yeah, bring it back. It's such a wonderful concept.
And you know what's going to be gorgeous about that? We're going to have like 4 days of snow before.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that day is going to be nice.
That'll be
And then we're going to
Saturday.
get snow after.
That would be nice.
So, yeah.
So really, really nice. That starts at 4 o'clock at the Rusty Putter and goes until 7. We have the wonderful Gretchen Jones on her harp for the first hour and a half, and then we're going to close out the evening with the amazing Matthew Tippich.
Yeah.
So yay! Is there anything else that we wanted to highlight?
Well, we've got the Chewelah Creative District has their
Yes.
Creative Community Summit and annual meeting on the 28th. That's happening from 2 o'clock to 4:30 in the Aaron Huff Memorial Cultural Center. That's a good way to find out they've just acquired the building. And going to talk to the members and the public about future plans and what they got going on over there. So, yeah.
Very, very cool. All right. That's a quick overview of some of the highlights, things going on in February. Of course, there's tons more. Go to chewelah.events to check out anything going on in our area.
Absolutely. You ready, Craig?
You guys, usually it's like, at least I get like 5 minutes to say what I need to say. So it's like I'm not really prepared to to do it today because usually I'm just kind of like, okay, I will get an opportunity to speak. I'm just waiting. I'm patient, and all that thing. But yeah, I'm almost ready. I'm really close.
We had a meeting. We're like, we need to give Craig more time and stop talking. That's what the wax sticks are for.
That's what the wax sticks are for.
Is that what that's for?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like it's not a talking stick. It's actually a stop talking
Shut
stick.
up.
Yeah.
Shut up and give Craig
Shut
a
up,
chance to talk.
stick.
It's the Paula and Chuck are dominating. So somebody needs to be like, stop.
Well, I'm trying to pipe in a little bit, but I don't want to change the subject or anything.
No,
But so Northern Light Spotlight is a group that we created on Facebook. Basically, when I started doing the Friday morning show, it was like within a couple days or a couple times of doing it, I was like, hey, we should create a group that allows you, the listener, to contribute to our show on Fridays. So what you need to do is, or you don't have to, but if you want to, if you're a Facebook member, or even if you're not, go ahead and create an account so then you can follow the Northern Light Spotlight and find out what great stuff's happening on top of all the other things that we've already been talking about. So again, we're going to have Nate Ostrander joining us today for Friday the 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. He's a great artist that's from Spokane. He's actually performed here in the Northern Lights Theater. He's been a guest over Zoom before. We've also had him perform at Winterfest, at Summerfest with his band. And he's a really incredible musician. I first heard him when he would sing as a solo at the Chewelah Casino back before it was the Missisquoi Casino. He just blew me away with his range. The guy can sing super high, he can sing low. He's got a real soulful style. He's very bluesy. Just a great all-around package as
incredible
a performer.
guitar player.
Really, yeah.
Incredible lead player.
Yep.
Yep. He's definitely bringing the goods. So we're excited to be talking with him here in a little bit. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is the Singer Series, Old Souls and Antiques. Our original lineup with Eric Stowe, Will Lee, Rob Lee, and myself, we're going to be singing Seven Bridges Road.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're going to do a rendition of that, and we encourage everybody out in the audience to sing along with us to make a great chorus. Then
I know the name of the song, but my brain is drawing a blank on what the song is. Can you sing a bar for us?
There are stars in the southern skies.
Yep.
All right.
Gotcha.
Here we go.
Now I got to sing the whole thing. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, keep going.
Now you got it going.
I need to practice it in the car while I'm driving down to Colfax today because that's where I'm going to be knocking on doors. So if you're in Colfax and you can hear this, look for me. We can talk music, and then I'll try to sell you a roof.
Right? Everybody needs a roof.
Roof. Then the second thing I wanted to mention is that my band Two Stones and One Bird is going to be performing up at 49 Degrees North, which we had already mentioned. The special guest that we're going to have is the fabulous Matthew Tippich is going to be playing to open and probably during the break. So if you haven't had a chance to hear him perform or my band, come on up to the Boomtown Bar at 49 Degrees. You do have to be 21 or older to be in the bar, but you can look at us through the glass on the deck there. But yeah, it's a great venue. The acoustics in there are really good. We have a great time playing, and so we'll be playing from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. up at 49 Degrees North on Sunday. And of course, TJ Hoops will be up there on Saturday, which is tomorrow. So he was our headliner as what Peach Fuzz and the Power Chill and his two buddies were up there performing for Winterfest, which was a great performance. They just kept the energy level up, and it seemed like we had everybody was up dancing at the end. That's what it was. That's what you want.
Cool. Yeah.
It was. They put on a great show. They really do. Mm-hmm. A lot of great energy. They got that nice groove. They're in it.
Yeah. They're definitely in it to win it. Yeah, and God, I can't remember the guitar player's name, but he had a great voice too.
Yeah,
and just great style. I mean, I know TJ plays guitar, and they kind of switched on and off, and they're both great bass players, but I had no idea that TJ was such a good bass player. I mean, he's a drummer, is what I thought, but he was right in the pocket with their drummer, and their drummer was just so smooth. He's just so, I mean, my dad was blown away, I could tell. All the fills he was doing. They're definitely jazz players, you could tell.
Very cool.
Definitely. They made it sound effortless, which is, that makes a huge difference.
You feel comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
You're not worried about what they're going to play. You're just like, oh, I can just sit back and relax.
Mm-hmm. For sure, for sure. I'm going to pull up the Northern Light Spotlight now and see what else we have to talk about. Just give me 1 second there.
You know what today is?
Chris-
Today is No One Eats Alone Day,
Oh.
right? So you are not allowed to eat alone. So when you're here at the radio station, you're going to have to call somebody.
Yeah, sometimes I prefer to eat alone, actually, often, most of the time.
Well, and that's one thing with our society, like in our culture, like people just eat in public, and that's not necessarily the same for every culture. That's one thing I learned in intercultural communication.
Yeah.
That it's actually offensive to some cultures to eat in front of them in a certain way. You know, it's just like if you eat with your mouth open, you know, it's like we know that, but it's like some places you don't even like show them the bottom of your foot because that's about the same as like say giving somebody the middle finger. Like it's like it means exactly that same thing.
You might as well drop an F-bomb on them.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Or a foot.
Right?
Or an easier thing to celebrate. Today is National Cheddar Day. Hey, everything's better with cheddar. That's my favorite saying.
So don't eat your cheddar alone today.
There you go.
So on
Although I probably will.
On Sundays, I've been airing the At Lunch podcast that Dylan, Will, and myself have been putting together. I'm actually postponing it because of the gig that we have at 49. I'll be airing it next week, and that's going to be with Andrew Matherly. And we had a great little sit-down talk and performance with him, and he's just so much fun. And he just has this very clean personality, and
He really does.
and I mean clean in the sense that it's like he's very comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, he's just very, very, very relaxed.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and he's got a real neat sense of humor, real unique, and you know, I think it's a really entertaining episode. So if you get a chance next Sunday, tune in at noon. I'll be airing that on my Facebook page.
Outstanding.
And then also we stream it on YouTube as well, so you can find us on YouTube at Lunch Podcast.
And you had Denver Rhiannon on last Sunday, and that was a great show. We actually, while we were cleaning up, getting ready for our Super Bowl party here, we had it on the big screen.
Oh,
and,
wow.
going through the sound system. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So
How was the picture on the big screen? Was it a little blurry, probably?
Not really. No, it actually looked really good, and
Okay.
Denver sounded fantastic.
Yeah, isn't she incredible?
Oh,
she's just blossoming. I mean, we had her down here when she was still, I mean, she was good then, but I mean, she's just getting better and better. And now she's starting to collaborate with other musicians and, you know, working, like, she's got a little band going and she's still doing the solo stuff. But yeah, it's just really cool to see her, you know, spreading her wings and really taking off.
Of course, Denver is welcome in the studio anytime she wants. So.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, she does live quite a ways away, so we'll try to snag her again for sure. Daniel Hall sent out a thing on, and I shared it on the Northern Light Spotlight. He says, anybody need a singing telegram for Valentine's Day? Direct message me if you're interested. So that guy, he's always out there getting gigs and working to get gigs. I've been trying to get him to come in here, but it just hasn't worked out yet. Friday morning at 8 a.m. is really hard to get musicians motivated.
Why?
They're in bed.
I don't understand.
I don't know why. Yeah.
I think being a musician is kind of typically a nighttime endeavor. Yeah, you guys work a lot of late hours, late nights.
Well, when we're gigging, yeah.
Not so much. Musicians tend to not be morning folk.
So tonight, if you're in the Spokane area, go check out the On Call Cowboys. They're going to be at Zola, which is downtown. Really cool venue. Does a lot of live music. I don't know if you've ever been to Zola, Chuck, but it's all reclaimed materials that they built it out of. It's like old carnival rides.
Oh, very cool.
And lots of, you know, they got like license plates all on one wall and like
nice.
Just it's really cool the way they put it together.
I keep hearing about it. I've never been there.
You need to check it out if you ever have a night off downtown. It's basically right around the corner from Baracho and Fast Eddie's. It's just on so basically you come down Division and where it splits when you're going after you go across the river, it's just the first left and it'll be on your left.
Okay.
It's across from where KYRS is.
Okay, yeah, I know exactly where that is.
Yeah, and there's also the theater where that screening was that I went to. I thought you and Laura might have been invited to that.
You know,
They were
Laura,
invited,
my wife wasn't feeling good, and I
saw Paula and Daniel.
Well, you know, I got the week before after I'd signed up to do that. Dr. Jazz made a surprise announcement that he's coming back live on the air, and he asked me to be here with him to help him through in case he forgot something, and I couldn't think of a place in the world I'd rather be. So
Right.
Yeah,
It's awesome to have him back.
So I stayed home for that, to be there with to be there with Tom.
It was cool. It was like the Chihuahua contingent. And
Now,
it
and
was
if-
all accidental.
I don't know if we can talk much about it, but the movie was actually it kept me awake. I didn't fall asleep. I was really tired, and no, it was really an intriguing topic, and it also was like a romantic comedy. So
Nice.
there was some good laughs and like good belly rolling laughs, and
I think it was really good writing.
yeah, well written. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, and I mean they might change the actual name of it, so that's why I don't want to announce the
Oh,
name.
yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
agree, and I'm not sure. I can't. I missed the opening part, so I don't know what the rules are.
And not falling asleep during the movie really is a good rubric for me because
I fall like every action movie. I'm like out. Like
Oh, it drives my wife.
even Pulp Fiction. I like saw the first part of that movie so many times I didn't even know how it ended. And I mean, it's a good movie, but at the same time, it's just like so long and
But especially theaters now, you go in there, they have like leather recliners, and
heated
you can
seats.
recline
No,
out.
just kidding.
Oh yeah, they got back massagers. No, they don't, but,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Now-
you get so comfortable, and then
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes I'll even bring a blanket in the theater when I know I need a good nap.
Hope you don't snore, Chuck.
Hey, kids,
That
hope
would
you
be
enjoy the movie.
terrible.
I'll see you when I wake up.
Well, like I mentioned, Two Stones, One Bird is going to be playing on Sunday up at 49 Degrees from 11 to 3 p.m. with Matthew Tippett. But we're also going to be playing at the Crossroads Event Center, which is on Main Street. And that's going to be February 27th, the 4th Friday at the Crossroads. That's brought to you by Colville Together and paid for by the Vincent Fund. It's a very cool get-together. It's going to run from 6 to 9 p.m., and that's just right next to the Chinese restaurant there on the main drag of Colville in the old Fonk building
Nice.
is what it's called. And then on March 6th, we're going to be back up at 49 Degrees North. March 14th, we'll be in Kettle Falls at From Gears to Beers. May 9th, we're going to be at From Gears to Beers again. And then we have a whole list of shows for the summer that are starting to fill in. I need to make sure that we make some more phone calls and get all the places that want us to play this year on our calendar. I did lock in a date. I think it's August 15th for Smokesmiths over there in Sandpoint. That's an awesome barbecue joint. If you're ever in Sandpoint, you should go say hi to Sean. He's a great barbecue chef, and he always brings in great blues music, different varieties of music. Big supporter of local and live music, Smokesmiths in Sandpoint.
Nice.
Yep,
So
and
I'm
then
messaging our guest. He's waiting patiently in the waiting room in the Zoom call.
Max Daniels is looking for some more horn players and different
Daniel.
artists. Yeah, Daniel, you should go audition for New Jack City. They're a very lively rhythm and blues band that plays all over the Pacific Northwest. Max Daniels in New Jack City, a great artist, a great band, coming to a party near you.
He has a way of just
Oh my
getting an
gosh, he is
audience.
so
you
fun.
cannot hold still during the
Cannot
Max
hold
Daniels
still.
show. And he really is good at working.
Well,
the
and he
crowd.
says it's the crowd, it's not him.
right.
Well, he was
So you got to
awesome.
keep it right.
He's humble. And
Right? That was awesome. Hey, before we go to break real fast, the Winterfest that just happened, what was the chili? Who won the chili thing?
Chili number 4,
Chili
as
number
opposed
4.
to Mambo
Whoops.
number 5.
Dude, I keep doing this.
Well, there's a little screw on the end of there that you can tighten that up. But
June 29th, the Red Elvises are going to be returning to our little burg or Colville River Valley. Details will be announced soon.
hopefully very soon.
Yeah. So
Yay!
KCHW and myself are collaborating to bring the Red Elvises back. I mean, so many people ask me, when are they coming back? When are they coming back? And then Red Elvises even reached out to me and said, when are we coming back? When are we coming back? So,
Fun.
yeah, they're excited to come back.
I love
You
it.
got to do it with his like, when are we coming back?
When are we coming back? Yeah, I can't. I was gonna, but I can't. Yeah.
That was pretty good, actually. You sounded just like him. No.
That's awesome.
Yeah, big inspiration to my music. The Red Elvises. I came across them on a PBS broadcast from them playing live on the Santa Monica Pier, and I was like, wait a minute, I'd been there when I was a little kid. I know that place, and so I watched it, and I'm like, this band's so much fun. They're playing surf rock with Ukrainian folk music vibes.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they're you can't, just like Max Daniels, you can't sit still when they're playing.
Oh, no.
They get every ounce of energy out of the crowd. They're awesome.
I got in a rabbit hole last night. I was listening to them, and I was listening to their Jam in the Van show that's on available on
fun.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Some of their music, and it's so much fun. It's laughing, because they're funny and they're good, and they have some good vibes. They're fun.
No, great vibes. A lot of fun.
I got a few
of
more
energy.
things to just run through real fast. We got the Midweek Mayhem happening February 18th at the Red Room. Eric Prophet, Joey Connor, and Jonathan Turnick are going to be playing there on the 18th. We have a Hawaiian Luau, the 19th annual charity auction Hawaiian Luau, and that's happening up in Colville February 21st at 4 p.m. We've got Midnight Run's going to do a Valentine's Day evening dance at From Gears to Beers tonight at 7 p.m. And let's see, this one is another event here. Community Valentine's Fun Day, dinner and music tomorrow. This event is by our friend Marvin O'Hearn, and that's going to be at the, I'm guessing it's at the Kettle Falls American Legion. Yes, it is. And the fun and games are going to start at 2, dinner's at 4. Music's going to be provided by our friends, the Veterans Pride Band, at 5 p.m. First 24 ladies get a silk rose.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I just brought Nate into the Zoom call. Nate, if you could just hold on just a minute. We're about to wrap up the first half of the show and head to break. And we'll be back with Nate after the break when we go here. But Craig's finishing up the Northern Lights Spotlight right now.
The Planetary Refugees Unplugged at El Musico Barro Navidad, Thursday, February 12th. So that was yesterday. But anyway,
It was fun.
Yeah, they're down in Mexico enjoying a different latitude. And so our friends Mark and Richard are down there with Eleanor playing some live music in Mexico.
That is awesome.
Fun.
Isn't that
I love
awesome?
that.
I love that.
My friend Brandy Sanders hosts karaoke every Thursday night at Cowboys and Angels in Colville from 7:30. That's the same night I do karaoke over at the O, but if you're up in Colville, go check out Cowboys and Angels with DJ Cry.
Nice.
And so that pretty much wraps up everything that I was going to talk about. If you're interested in a really great musician, you should get a hold of Matthew Tippich at 509-850-1966 and book that guy. He's
Absolutely.
a fabulous local musician that's just on his way up and away. So get him
He really
before
is.
he is on tour somewhere else.
Right? And you can't get him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or hooked up with that Postmodern Jukebox group. I think he belongs there. I think that's a good place. I
That would
think
be fun,
I can
yeah.
see him there really easily.
I'm just going to
And
the News and Info and see if I missed
Before we
it.
go to break, I just want to mention that next week our guest is going to be Ethan Harrison. And he's from the band Nothing Shameful.
Cool.
And they are playing with Alan Stone and Macklemore at that big festival that's happening in Spokane on a date that I don't want to mention. But
Right.
I don't want to make anybody, I don't want to go against the grain here.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm. But a lot of great stuff happening. Thanks for listening to the Northern Light Spotlight. We're going to go to break here.
Yeah.
And we'll come back with Nathan Ostrander, our friend from Spokane, fabulous musician.
Right?
Ostrander. Ostrander.
Oh, did I say aw? I meant
You did.
oh.
You did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, he was saying,
Aw.
oh, we love you,
We
Nate.
need the whack a stick. Whack, 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 whack.
My mouth is dry. I need to drink some coffee.
There you
Right?
go.
All right. So thank you so much for that, Craig. We're going to take a break. We're going to listen to some news, thank our sponsors, and we'll be back with Nate Ostrander. And just a few minutes. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. All right, Nate. For those of you listening online still, you're going to get a little behind the scenes here with Nate. Can I get a quick sound check from you, Nate?
Yeah. Good morning. Can you hear me?
I can. That sounds good. I think that's all we need. Your levels are
right.
good. So we're going to get back to the news here. We're going to do about a 5-minute news story, and then thank our sponsors and come right back after the break. So hang
Sounds
out.
good.
Hang out. Thanks, man. We'll be right back.
All right.
Support for KCHW comes from Thrive Broadband. Thrive Broadband provides fiber internet and phone service to homes and businesses throughout Chewelah. Thrive's fiber network features equal upload and download speeds, supporting streaming, online learning, and business connectivity all at the same time. More information about Thrive's broadband services can be found online at thrivebroadband.com or by phone at 509-935-3500. KCHW would like to thank Thrive Broadband for supporting community radio in Northeast Washington.
The Public News Service Dawn newscast for February the 13th, 2026. I'm Mike Clifford. Large swaths of the Department of Homeland Security are set to shut down Saturday after Senate Democrats Thursday blocked 2 funding bills because the measure did not include new restrictions on federal immigration agents. That's a take from the Washington Post. They report that Democrats demanded a long list of changes to DHS after ICE agents killed Alex Preddy last month in Minneapolis, including tighter rules on warrants and a ban on agents wearing face masks. President Trump appeared to be open to some of those changes, but Democrats rejected a proposal the White House made Wednesday night, all but ensuring a partial government shutdown. Meantime, a bill in the Maryland General Assembly would raise the state's minimum wage to $25 per hour, as well as end tip wages for workers.
The current minimum wage is $15 per hour, and wages will be raised incrementally over several years until the target minimum wage is reached. Advocates are also pushing for a potential ballot measure to put the decision in front of voters in November. Despite the state achieving a $15 minimum wage, Nikki Cole with Maryland Living Wage for All says it's already become outdated and workers still struggle with the cost of living. Estimates put the living hourly wage for a family of 4 in Maryland at more than $30 an hour.
People are living out here, having 2-3 jobs, struggling just to make ends meet. We think that in Maryland, if you work full time, work hard, no matter what your status is, your condition, type of employment, that you should be able to live and make the basic ends meet.
Opponents of a minimum wage increase argue it raises the prices of goods and that the costs will be passed on to consumers. The bill is currently being considered by the House Ways and Means Committee following a first reading. I'm Simone Perez.
And public health advocates are condemning the Trump administration's move to end the regulation of greenhouse gas emissions. The EPA has finalized its repeal of the so-called endangerment finding, which has long provided the scientific and legal basis for climate regulations under the Clean Air Act.
Laura Kate Bender with the American Lung Association says people in Maine and across the U.S. will pay the price.
We know that climate change harms health. We know that vehicle standards protect health, and simply put, this repeal is going to harm people.
The White House calls the repeal the largest deregulatory action in American history and says it will provide needed relief to the U.S. auto industry. Maine Governor Janet Mills says the Trump administration is abandoning its responsibility to protect Americans from the proven harms of climate pollution. I'm Catherine Carley.
Maine is often referred to as the tailpipe of the nation. Studies show Mainers have significantly higher rates of asthma, with some 22,000 children affected. Bender says eliminating emission standards will increase the impacts of climate change and the prevalence of lung disease. This is Public News Service. Immigration and Customs Enforcement is eyeing New York State for expanding detention capacity. The agency considered a location in the town of Chester, but the Orange County Legislature voted unanimously to reject the proposed facility. Our Edwin J. Vieira has more.
Now, Rosa Santana with Envision Freedom Fund says a bill in Albany, the Dignity Not Detention Act, is essential to doing more to protect immigrants' rights.
The bill will prohibit any person or any entity in the state of New York from owning or operating an immigrant facility, such as counties that have a contract with ICE. It will also prohibit any entity from entering into a new contract or receiving payments from immigrant detention.
In 2018, Orange County made close to $9 million from the almost $134 daily fee ICE paid the county for housing detainees. Other concerns about ICE scouting for locations have been raised based on the conditions of their existing facilities.
And surveillance of Americans is expanding, and New Mexico lawmakers are leaning toward increased protections. The Driver Privacy and Safety Act passed the state Senate Thursday and now heads to the House.
It would ban state law enforcement from using automated license plate readers for general surveillance or civil traffic enforcement. It also identifies personal information that cannot be given to out-of-state third parties. The American Civil Liberties Union says cameras installed on streets and poles by a company called Flock collect data on people who are not suspected of any crime. Danny Zendejas with Media Justice says Flock's reach is massive.
There are currently over 80,000 Flock cameras installed across the country, with Flock self-reporting that they are in 49 states.
I'm Roz Brown.
Finally, this Valentine's Day, some Mississippi residents are sending love letters, but not the kind you'd expect. Instead of candy and flowers, community members in Gloucester are mailing satirical Valentine's Day cards to Drax, an energy giant based in the United Kingdom.
The cards accuse Drax of greenwashing its environmental record while residents suffer from pollution. Caden Love is Gulf South manager with the Dogwood Alliance, which organized the campaign, and he says the company's version of love for the community doesn't match his name.
Well, the goal is to make the issue more public. What pellet biomass is a greenwashed issue, meaning it's seen as a clean solution, a non-dirty solution, but in actuality, there's still burning trees, there's still a carbon output, there's still pollution that negatively affects communities.
Drax celebrated its 10-year anniversary in Gloucester this past December. The company says its Gloucester facility supports nearly 70 permanent jobs and has $158 million annual economic impact in Amit County. The company also donated more than $250,000 last year through a community fund for local schools.
This is Mike Clifford for Public News Service, member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
It's 8:16.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales and service. Vehicle sales is open 8:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center open 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services is available at colvilletoyota.com. A small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Dell Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at ChewelahFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at ChewelahFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Good morning. Welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. It is still Friday, February 13th, and we are back again with myself, Chuck Ritchie, my lovely co-host, Ms. Paula Randall, and Mr. Craig McQuain, and our very special guest this morning, Mr. Nate Ostrander. Welcome back, Nate. How you doing, man?
Hey, there he is.
Hey, doing great. Doing great.
Outstanding. So yeah, we've had, I think this is your third time on the show. I don't think that's a record, but you're getting up there, man.
You're like one of our favorites.
Yeah.
You've quickly become one of our favorites, and yeah, you've been pretty busy, huh?
I've been very busy. Yes. Yeah. I can't see you guys. Where are you at?
Oh, you know what? It's because I haven't switched the cam. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, Chuck's doing like multiple things.
Like,
He's
I don't
all
know what's going on.
We can see you though, and darling, you look fabulous.
Well, what's funny is Chuck is sharing his screen with us, so I can see like what he sees, and it just, to me, it's like I can't even figure out how he's doing it. Honestly.
Right?
Well, I had to log in remotely to that computer, so I could use that computer to remotely log into my computer. So now my brain is broken.
Yeah, he's a wizard as far as that goes. Alchemy is one of his strong suits.
And now I'm cross-eyed. So good morning. So yeah, you've been working on some new music lately, right?
Dude, I've been working on a lot of new music. Yeah. Basically working on all the songs that are going to be on the album. I'm doing a bunch of demo versions and stuff, and one got released, recently. Obviously, that's why we're here.
Right.
But yeah,
Right.
Nice.
time in the studios working on stuff, and actually, I was in the studio last night way too late working on a song, so here I am all tired.
Yeah, but when inspiration strikes, you gotta like grab it and go with it.
You got to take it. That's how it.
This
That's how
is
I.
true.
That's how I get my dishes done. Inspiration strikes in the middle of the night. I'm going to do the dishes right now.
Right.
Yeah, when you're late for a meeting, it's like, oh, it's time to do the dishes. All
Exactly.
right.
My wife calls that cleaning the closet for company.
There you
When
go.
you got really important stuff to do, so you rabbit hole on something weird. Yeah. So let's back up a little bit, Nate, here, and let the audience know who you are. So go ahead, introduce yourself, and tell us a little bit about we'll ask some questions about some of your background. I know we've done that before, but not everybody's heard you. So go ahead, introduce yourself, and we'll go from there.
Well, you heard my name, Nate Ostrander. That's me. All right. Yeah, I'm just a humble local musician around here in Spokane. Been working on music around here for like 24 years. Been playing around this area at multiple venues and whatnot. Just in the past few years, I've really started pushing my original music. Ended up connecting with Donnie Emerson, and we're working on all of my songs. The last one that was released November 2024, was produced by Donnie. This one, Donnie also worked with me on. So I don't know. What else do you want to know?
Oh, we were going to ask, how long you've been in music, which you kind of answered that. So you are a Spokane native then?
No. Dogs. No, I'm actually from Olympia. I went to Yelm High School. Born and raised in Olympia. It just so happened our address was in Olympia, but we were in the Yelm School District. So I was one of the lucky ones to go to good old Yelm.
Nice.
Tornadoes. Yeah. Tiny little town out in the middle of nowhere. If anybody, you would know Yelm from Ramtha. Do you remember J.P. Knight and Ramtha? Yeah.
I don't know. What is that?
Oh, it was can we use the C word? Can we use it was a retreat, religious
there you go.
Guru
retreat.
Guy.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
got you.
They would pray for you and do like remote healings, and you could spend like $5,000, and they would send you energy.
Now, what C word were you referring to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying church, but yeah, okay. It is Friday the 13th.
One.
Yeah.
Dun,
So-
dun, dun.
Culture, yeah.
Yes.
It was really interesting growing up there, because like if we were at soccer practice or track practice or something, JC Knight's place was right next to the high school, so it was like right there, and they would have thousands of people come out for these big retreats, right? And they'd be out there just chanting and hooting and hollering, and it just sounded like a huge concert or something going on, like thousands of people making noise all throughout the whole practice time. So
wow.
it would kind of pump you up. You'd like pretend they were cheering for you.
That sounds like fun. Let's head over there.
Yeah.
Dude, they were being enlightened, and they were sharing that enlightenment.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
There was a beacon of hope.
Wow. And as you mentioned,
It was great. So
and as you mentioned, so you've been working with Donnie Emerson. For those of us, for the people that are listening that might not be familiar, this show is about you, but give a little bit of a little background there on who this is and why this is important.
Donnie?
Yeah.
Donnie Emerson, well, in 1979, he did a album when he was young. I think he was 16, 17 at the time. And so, nothing happened with it at that time. But then 30 years later or so, a blogger, I believe, in Montana, I could be wrong on that, don't quote me, but they heard the song and started pushing it around, and it got some traction and ended up getting an article written up about it, which then led to a movie being made about the story, because the songs had gone viral. So there's a movie called Dreamin' Wild, and it's all about the story of Donnie's journey with his music and how he came to success.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool movie. And after that, he's been doing lots of touring and lots of playing and stuff. Anyway, so him and I connected. I've been friends with him for a very, very long time, like 20 plus years. And we just ran into each other at a Guitar Center in the acoustic guitar room one day. Walk in there and just looking at guitars. I'm like, oh, hey, Donnie, what's up? So we just started jamming together, and he just said, hey, man, we got to get together and start working on some stuff.
That's awesome.
That's what we've been doing ever since.
Nice.
And of course, that movie, Casey Affleck plays Donnie in the movie. Zoe Deschanel is his. Does that end up being his wife? Honestly, I haven't seen the movie, but I need to. It's been on my to watch list for a long time.
Yeah, she plays his wife Nancy.
Yeah. Very cool. Walton Goggins is in it, playing Joe. Is it?
Yeah.
We don't need to get too into it, but it does get 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go out and see it. It's a great movie. It's really cool.
Well, I have a weekend off this weekend. Maybe I'll watch it this weekend.
Right?
Perfect. All right. So let's talk about some of the new stuff.
I want to hear some music.
Yeah,
man. It's Nate Ostrander.
Yeah. So
right?
So I got a new song from you. Let's talk a little bit about this new music you got coming out. So is it a new song, or are you working on obviously you're working on a new album for it to go on? Tell us a little about what this project is. I know I probably kind of already asked that.
Nuts over here. Man. So this new song is called Ramble. I wrote this song about like 11 years ago, I think. There's an article about it out on Rock and Roll Globe magazine right now, where it kind of quotes what I told them about the song. That people can go check it out too if they want to read a little bit more on this. But yeah, I wrote it like 11 years ago, something like that, and it was just crazy how, like Craig was saying earlier, when inspiration hits you, this song kind of hit me like a ton of bricks, and I ended up writing this thing in like 10 minutes.
Wow.
And the lyrics just came, the melody was there. I grabbed my guitar, I was just kind of plunking around on it, and it just hit me, bam. So had the music, the melody, the lyrics. I'm just like writing as fast as I can, trying to keep up with what's going on in my head. So I ended up, having it written like very, very quickly. And I started playing it just live at my shows. I do acoustic shows. And then at that time I was playing at Zola downtown like every Monday. So I performed it there, and it was just like a hit. Everybody loved it, and every person that listened to this song loved it. And I even got asked to play it at a wedding a couple times.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, finally getting to a point to actually record it and put it together. It took a really long time to record the tune, just because I had specific things that I was hearing in my head about, the drums or the bass or just stuff happening in the song. And I couldn't really get the point across, I guess, with some players, where they just wanted to kind of try to do what I was doing, but put their own flavor on it too at the same time, which usually is great. But for this song, I really wanted this specific stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I went through quite a few people trying to get this done, and ultimately ended up doing it myself. So I played the drums on it myself, played the bass on it myself, I did all the guitar work except for Ben Rose. He did the like the second guitar parts where you'll hear like guitar swells, things. That's Ben Rose. And then it was awesome. I was actually able to get Nancy Emerson to sing the harmony vocals on the tune. So
Oh, cool.
that was really
Very
neat.
cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, it took a while, kind of just being picky. I really wanted the song to come out perfect, exactly how I wanted it. And then of course Donnie Emerson, he played all the piano parts and the Rhodes piano on the song. Donnie is just a great inspiration, man. The way that he plays and adds to the songs that I have is just incredible. It's really, really genius and inspirational. So I love working with him because he brings out things that maybe I, didn't hear or wouldn't hear, and we bounce ideas off each other, and it's great working with him.
Very cool. Well, I'm ready to hear it.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
This will like to be my first time hearing it too. So let's go
All
ahead.
right, cool.
Yeah, let's go and take
Crank
it
it
away.
up, man.
Right. This is Ramble by Nate Ostrander. Let's check it out.
Wake me in the morning, everything's alright. 'Cause when I fall asleep with you, you block out the night. Taste of your candy, is not too short of tame. You take me and I take you on this path that has no name. Reach out with pleasure.
All right, you know what? We're having some technical difficulties with that. I'm going to switch that song to a different computer. Sorry about that, Nate.
Nate's like, what
can you hear that going on there? We're getting a little skipping there.
That's why we don't some cool effects going on in that tune.
That's a crazy delay you got going on there.
Like,
yeah, I was like,
Donnie
went back and did some new stuff on that. That's pretty neat.
That is the dubstep remix.
Yeah. It is Friday the 13th.
That's how we know this show is live.
Right?
All right, Nate, I'm giving Chuck the whack stick for you. Whack, 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 whack.
Well, it's the software. Now. I'm blaming it on the software.
Come on, Chuck. It's probably because you got like 80 windows open.
Yeah. I do.
He does, yeah.
Okay, give me just a second here, and I will get this in.
Yeah.
And we're going to play that right here. Okay.
Right.
This will count as 2 spins, right?
What's that?
This will count as 2 spins, right?
Right?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, look at the silver lining, right?
Maybe that was YouTube doing their copyright stuff on us,
I don't know.
But
I told him to buy it. I did. I said, buy it, Chuck. Just buy it.
I have it.
He
did buy it.
He did buy it.
He did
All
buy
right.
it.
Hold on. This is in my special stuff folder.
The part that repeated was very lovely. I mean, very nice.
It's like the Max Headroom version.
I know, right?
Bidee, 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 bidee.
That's the next release.
God.
This will inspire.
I'll just do a remix of it and release that.
You should.
Well, what's
you heard it
funny
here
is
first.
like since people got used to CD skips, And like when that happens, and I'm DJing, or I just act like nothing happened, and nobody seems to really notice. It's so funny because people are just so used to like there being like a digital like distortion or something.
That's exactly what I just said to my wife. I was like, "Oh, CD's skipping."
All right, I have this loaded up and ready to go on a different computer that is our main play software.
All right.
Okay,
Take a breath, everybody.
breathe.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
yeah.
This happens to me all the time.
You don't have to look so flush over
Actually,
there.
no, that's the first time that's ever happened. Actually. All
That's
right.
how you learn, though.
All right, here we go. Nate Ostrander, take 2, ramble.
Wake me in the morning, everything's alright. 'Cause when I fall asleep with you, you block out the night. The taste of your candy is not too short of tame. You take me and I take you on this path that has no name. And you reach out with pleasure, we circle around in time. It's a ramble. It's a ramble. Yes, we ramble. Yeah. It's our ramble. Yours, mine, mine, yours, yours, mine. We chase around our stories, live another night. We get drunk and we get stupid, stupid, and we have a little fight. I beat you down and you beat me up, but we still see it as a half-full cup. We made our minds up yesterday, we wouldn't have it any other way. You reach out with pleasure, we circle around in time. It's a ramble. It's a ramble, yeah. Yes, we ramble, yeah. It's our ramble. Yours, mine, mine, yours, yours, and course of the evening brings us far, far from apart. You fall in and I fall off in the stillness of our hearts. We finish all our talking as we sit and watch the night pass. You ask me and I ask you, have we got enough to make it last? You reach out with pleasure, with so crowded time is a ramble. It's a ramble, yeah. Yes, we ramble, yes. It's our ramble. Yours, mine, mine, yours, yours, and mine. Yours, mine, mine, yours, yours, and mine. Yours, mine, mine, yours, yours, and mine. It's a ramble, yeah.
Wow, very nice.
Very nice, very nice.
That's beautiful, man.
Mhm.
Thank you.
That's you know, a little bit. A lot of your songs I've heard from you before, a little, you know, that was, you really kind of slowed it down for that. That was really beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. This is kind of a slower love song, you know, love tune or whatever. I had to stay true to Nate though, with the little bit crazy guitar solo there.
No, I loved it.
That's awesome.
No, it's really, really good. It really does take you on a journey. It is a ramble.
It really is, and you know,
Yeah.
some of those. I was commenting on those sort of bass lines coming in, just so
Right?
smooth and just.
Oh
you know,
yeah,
just right at the
Daniel
right
online
moments,
was like, "Love the overtones and driving bass," and Will Lee says, "Great song, Nate."
That's
Right?
awesome. Well, yeah, that's funny that Daniel commented that, because that's what we were talking about in here. Is yeah, those just beautiful, gorgeous stuff, man. Good to have you
Thank
here
you.
the day before Valentine's Day, because I love that song.
Yeah. Yes. Everybody needs to go out and buy that song for their sweetheart.
Right?
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Tell-
Yeah,
tell
we're in tune today. Paula and I keep on talking at the exact same time, the same exact thing.
They're finishing each other's sandwiches. Yeah, it's great.
Each other's sandwiches.
Yeah.
Now you're making me hungry, Chuck.
I know. Is
Well-
it your stomach I hear growling or mine? I'm not sure.
Right?
Well, Nate, due to my schedule being very busy, I have to actually get on the road, so I'm going to cut out of here a little early, but I wanted to make sure to talk to you directly, and thank you for coming on to our show once again. We always, everybody in here gets excited when we know you're coming on the show.
Oh, yeah.
This is true.
And that it's the day before Valentine's Day. I mean, we couldn't think of a better artist to have here with your song Ramble, and then also Lover's Will.
Right.
You just keep up the good work, man. I know it's a lot, and sometimes life will distract you from your calling. But I know music is your calling, and I know you work horses too, and that's another thing that you're very passionate about. But keep it up with the music, man. Loving it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thanks, Craig. Appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But we're sticking around with you, Nate.
Yeah, you're stuck with us.
All right.
It is Friday the 13th, after all.
So Nate, I'm going to
Yeah.
get that in our playlist if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Please, thank
yeah,
you.
I'd love to get that in our list, because it's gorgeous.
Really, really nice.
Tell for anyone else that wants to purchase a song, download it. Tell us where they can go.
Well, they can go get it on any of the streaming sites, of course, and whichever ones of those that you could download it at, you can. You can also go to my website, nateostrandermusic.com. You can download it there.
Outstanding, which is what I did. I did this morning.
He's got it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really quick though. So you've got a bunch of stuff here on your website. Let's kind of go through some of this. You've got some merch and some stories about yourself, and
Yeah. It's a cool website. It's got my bio information about me and just kind of
That's
some stuff
awesome.
about Yelm High School. That I don't think I mentioned Jay-Z Knight in there, but
Probably not.
but it's got the background with my athletics at Eastern and whatnot, and yeah, there's some merch on there. I thought that was cool. I found that and I was like, whoa, I'm gonna create all these things and just get like a whole wardrobe of stuff going on.
I
So
love the
I even
shoes.
got like makeshift Chucks on there. It's like
Right?
this is pretty sweet.
Right?
Yeah, those are Nate's, not Chuck's.
Yeah.
Well, those are great shoes. What are those? Are my Nate's.
Yeah. I'm gonna create a new fad with all that.
Oh, fun.
I love it. Yeah, you got some great stuff on
it's
there.
got- I try to keep it updated with all of my show dates. I don't do a great job at it, but you can see the shows there. I just updated it the other day. So right now they are updated. There's some pictures and
Very cool.
there's a EPK, electronic press kit, in case anybody wanted to like book me or something.
Right?
Everybody,
Yeah.
right? Go check out his press kit.
Who wouldn't want to?
Right?
So I see tonight you're playing with Karma Circle over at Bolo's Bar and Grill in Spokane. Nice.
Yep, out in the Valley. Yeah, tonight and tomorrow night.
So you still got the Karma Circle lineup going on?
Yeah. That's the cover band. Go out and keep the skills up to date. Keep your fingers moving, and just keep playing, man. The guys that I play with in that band are great. Dave Calhoun and Jim Elvidge. They're both excellent musicians. So it's always a lot of fun playing with those guys.
Oh, absolutely.
Bola's a great place too. They've stepped it up and got some good food and good times there now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how fun. We've got some great comments online too. Brooke Ostrander says, that's all, folks. She says, good job. This song is amazing. Right? And then we have
Wow.
Greta Harding that says, absolutely love this song. Makes for the perfect back road drive song.
Nice.
Yeah, I bet. I do. I think
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Nice. What was Dan asking if the glass if the glass protects the audience? What?
We were talking about stuff earlier.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
probably I lose track of what
it
people
was
say.
before Nate.
Yeah, I know.
It was pre-Nate. Now we're like Nate.
I know, right? Oh, I love it. And when you played here, you actually even had a guest keyboard player that you brought with you. You play with him very much?
Oh, yeah. When I played there, that was I had Ron Green play
Yeah.
with us.
Mhm.
I only have a keyboard player if I'm doing a all original music show.
Mhm.
Otherwise, just the 3-piece for the covered band.
Yeah, because about the time you played here, we had just had you booked for it was last year's Winterfest
Oh my
when
gosh, you were freezing.
it got down to about 8 degrees out,
Right?
and one of the heaters wasn't working.
Your knees were very warm at one point, I remember.
So yeah, and that was the
Yes.
Yeah.
The heater was blowing straight at my legs, so like my legs were really nice and toasty, but my fingers were about to fall off.
Oh no.
Well, you may have only played about 3 songs that night, but
were
that night will live in infamy in Chihuahua as the night we shouldn't have.
The night we shouldn't have been playing outside.
Right.
Because all the fingers were frozen.
We did.
Playing Summerfest was a lot better.
Oh yeah. No, I'm glad
A lot
you
more
guys.
comfortable.
I'm glad you guys were able to come back for that. And that was Karma Circle that we had to cut you short there for Winterfest last year. And then when you came back and played at the radio station, that was you. That was Nate Ostrander. That was your originals. Wasn't that correct? Right.
And same with Summerfest.
Yeah. So those were fantastic shows. And unfortunately, due to Facebook and YouTube policies, that video is gone. Gone to history.
Which one?
What's that?
The one that the radio station.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, they delete those videos now after 30 days. So we weren't able to keep that, but maybe we'll have to have you do it again so we can get a better video.
Get a video that's not just Facebook.
When we get better cameras in here and can
Right?
do a little more professional quality video feed, and oh yeah, that's internal stuff.
And we have to make a
I'd
bigger
love to.
dancing
That
area
would be
because I was
great.
like, we need a bigger dancing spot. I did not have enough space.
You were doing just
Right.
fine. Over there by the front door.
I know. I was behind my concession stand, like boogieing. Oh, it was awesome.
Yep.
Are we going to get to hear another song? Are we going to get to
Yeah,
hear? You
you
had
know-
another one.
I have Lovers Will queued up. If you're willing to hear that, it is
Cool.
Valentine's Day coming up tomorrow. So
Yeah.
yeah. Do you want to play Lovers Will? Why don't you tell us a little bit about this one? Because I know I've heard this one a lot. I've even done some promo stuff for when you are coming to play using this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this one was produced by Donnie Emerson. Ramble, I produced Ramble, but Donnie still did the recording engineering on Ramble. I did the mixing for Ramble. For Lover's Will, Donnie produced it, he recorded it, and he mixed it. So he had a really big part in this tune, Lover's Will. You'll notice like it's a really different kind of production, different sound to the drums and different sound to the whole vibe of the song. It's a really cool song too, and we were able to kind of be creative with this one because it wasn't like Ramble where I had the song in my head for 11 years.
Mhm.
Lover's Will, I had just recently written it. It was a really new song for me, so Donnie and I really got to sit down and be creative together and put this thing together. And there's a lot of cool little nuanced parts that are happening throughout the song that you got to listen to it a few times to catch everything.
Nice.
Yeah, really cool tune. I don't know that it really fits for loving on Valentine's
Right, I was
Day.
going to say about narcissistic relationships.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it anyway.
But
This is your challenge
hey.
for next year, to write a song that we can play for Valentine's Day.
yeah, there we go. I read another one. I've got one that would be perfect for that actually. That's going to be coming out. It's already recorded and everything.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, let
I
us know when
got
it does.
got a few things up my sleeve. They're coming down the pipe.
Outstanding. All right. Well, this is not necessarily a love song, but it is about
awesome
lovers.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a fantastic song. So
Mhm.
here we go.
About lovers.
Right. Exactly. See.
Right.
See the good and the bad. It's all about love.
Hey, it's Friday the 13th. It all plays.
Right.
That's right. It
Right.
works for it.
All right. Here's Nate Ostrander with Lovers Will.
Lovers will take all you got. Lovers will steal all they want. Lovers will power through your heart like a midnight train. Lovers will be screaming through your mind and you forget your name. Lovers will love you. Think about your place in this hateful world. Drinking from the heart of a lonely girl. Making that shame on her name, making it hurt to be blamed, making it harder and harder to see the light of day. Lovers will love you till they don't. Drag you along until that for sure we would miss, making it hard to exist, knowing that the pain inside me and you are in fear. Love must be love you till they go. Try to hold on till they know. But set your mind on her till the end. And when you finally see your mistake, lovers will find to lead in the bed for you to come back. And you can put out the flame of the fire inside her that's deeply gray. Lovers will.
All right, that was Lover's Will by Nate Ostrander. Nate, thank you so much for coming on. We're about out of time for today. Thanks for getting up early for us. I appreciate it.
You know, that song is so cool. I don't even care
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
words are.
yeah.
I'm just having
Right?
fun. The music is so good that
Yeah.
I'm just over here like grooving and jamming.
Oh, it's a
Right?
great song.
Yeah.
I love it. So we're about out of
Thanks,
time today.
guys.
So why don't you go ahead? If you have anything you want to let us know before you get out of here, now's your chance. I put you on the spot, right?
Go to Rock and Roll Globe magazine. Just look up Nate Ostrander, Rock and Roll Globe magazine, and check out that article. It's a really cool article about Ramble. I'll be down at Bellows tonight and tomorrow night with Karma Circle. It's Dave Calhoun on bass and Jim Elvidge on drums. Excellent musicians. You'll have a lot of fun with that. And just go follow me, on everything, Facebook, Instagram, get on Spotify, all those places, and share this stuff around if you could. That'd be great.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm gonna stall here for just a second while I get this link to the Rock and Roll Globe interview up in our comment sections here. So if you give me just a second here, I'm going to get that up there.
So that
But
everybody can see it.
Yeah, and I want to thank you so much for coming on again, Nate. Appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to have you, and love your music.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so thanks for coming on. That has been Nate Ostrander right here.
Mm-hmm.
You can tune in tonight on KCHW from 6 to 8 p.m., Old Man Mark is going to be back with the best classic rock and more. Then from 8 to 10 p.m., we are trapped in the psychedelic era with the Hermit. Then from 10 to 11, we're going to stick around with the Hermit for Days of Confusion. And again, thanks, Nate, for coming out. Thank you guys out there for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in online. This has been the KCHW Morning Show right here on KCHW 102.7, your Northern Lights Public Radio. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. Nobody can see us because I think we're still on the.
Bye, everybody.
That's okay. Bye, everybody. Have a great one, guys. Thanks, Nate.
Thank you, Nate. Have a great day.
Thanks. Yeah, you too.